Let's make delicious, moist sweet potato pound cake. Come on, y'all. So first of all, I started by roasting my sweet potatoes on like 450 for like an hour until they were nice and soft and all those sugars, caramelized and things. I processed it just to get rid of the strings in the sweet potatoes until it was like puree, like baby food. And I reserved about a cup of that. So I'm starting with scooping and leveling out 3 cups of flour. You want to do this because you don't want your pound cake to be too dense, okay? If you just did all the scoops like normal, it would probably be really, really dense. And we don't want that. We want moist and fluffy and all that good stuff. So now I'm adding some baking powder or whatever. So the spices that I decided to use today were cinnamon, nutmeg, and what was not, what was not pictured was 1/8 of a teaspoon of ginger. I just like to add that, sometimes 1/4 of a teaspoon. I don't know, I feel like it does something special to the cake. I also added some of my sweet potato pies too, and it's delicious. I got 2 sticks of butter and a 1/2 cup of butter flavored shortening instead of oil, because I feel like it is a better flavor for baking. Added 2 cups of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, and you pack that brown sugar down. That you can use light or dark. Here I'm using like a mixture because I put 2 different packs in the same container. But anyway, let's keep going. Do, 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 do. Mix, mix, mix until it's nice and creamy. You want it nice and fluffy and creamy. Do, 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 do. All right, mix, mix, mix. I'm mixing. She's mixing. Okay, so anyway, I'm adding eggs. Last time I made a cake, I got an eggshell in it, and I tore me up. So I'm trying to crack it in a different bowl and pour it into the mixture. You want to add your eggs one at a time. Mix them all the way in thoroughly before adding the next egg so that your butter cream mixture doesn't deflate. Remember, it has a lot of oils in there. We want those in there. And here I'm adding some vanilla, as you can already see. Here is where I added some lemon extract, just like a 1/2 teaspoon. Again, excuse me, just like with the ginger, that's special. It does something special to the cake, to me, okay? You can taste the difference. I'm stirring in the sweet potato puree here. Last time I made this cake, also, I used way more puree. I don't know. This time it was really delicious, but I think I'm gonna go back and do the more puree just so I can, see which one I like more. But anyways, I'm alternating between the dry mixture and like 1 cup of half and half, back and forth, and I'm just mixing it up. One thing though about that lemon extract is it made it look a little curdly. It's okay. And then also my half and half was not room temperature as it should have been. Okay, so don't be like me. Do not be like me. Anyways, I'm greasing these pans here. Grease, 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 so it doesn't stick. I've been traumatized with cakes that would not come out of bunts before, and we don't want that. Grease your pans. And I like to do it right before I put the batter in, because if it sits, I don't know, it can melt down sometimes and it doesn't stick as well. So I say grease it right before you put the batter in. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm gonna make 2 different kinds. I'm making these mini buns because I just wanted to give this pan a go. But also I'm going to use my big buns. Here it is right here. And I'm buttering and I'm flouring it right now. Tap, tap, tap. So yeah, I overdid it on the flour. We're gonna see that when it comes out, but it's gonna be okay. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, they came out. My baby scared me. They came out beautifully. It was so weird because the difference between the mini buns and the big buns was significant, even though it was the same batter. The little buns were so much lighter in color. But anyways, watch this big bun. It's so pretty, but again, I overdid it on the flour. It's okay. You can see little specks. It's so pretty. It's still so pretty, and it came out, and I was so excited.
Yeah. It's awesome, and my mom let me taste it.
Yes, and it was delicious, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I loved it. It was awesome.
Okay, and look up close. Look at those little cinnamon specks and those spice specks in that cake. That cake was so moist, and it was so delicious. Try it. Oh, and another thing. Next day pound cake is always better. Still so moist. Watch how fast I eat this up. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Delicious.